In British Columbia, all 7 obstetricians at the only hospital in Kamloops have resigned en masse. The doctors say the Regional Health Authority has ignored their concerns about workload and hiring more physicians for too long. In a joint letter, they decry what they call the systemic underfunding of women's health care. Expectant parents are worried about, but Royal Inland Hospital says it's working to find replacements. Until then, the outgoing obstetricians say they'll continue to provide in-hospital care for deliveries and C-sections. And no question, the resignations have left many expectant mothers incredibly concerned. And my next guest is one of them. Brianna Jones is 20 weeks pregnant. She is a resident of Monte Creek, a community about 20 minutes away from Kamloops, and she joins us now live. Brianna, thank you so much for making time for us.
Hi, thanks. It's great to be here.
So first, I want to ask you, what went through your mind when you first heard that all of the OBs at the hospital that you use are resigning?
Honestly, the first thing I was wondering was what it means for my care. I don't work in the healthcare sphere, so I wasn't sure how it would affect me, but I knew it wasn't a good thing. So since doing some more research, I've become more concerned. I'm due to deliver in about 5 months, which I feel like this probably won't be resolved by then, just judging from how this has been going so far. Like, this has been a long issue that's been happening with healthcare regions all over. So it's quite concerning.
Now, in terms of those concerns specifically, we mentioned that you're about 20 minutes from this hospital. In the event that there's not the replacement that you are able to go and see in time, we know that the health authority has said that they're looking for replacements, and the doctors have said, hey, we're going to be here for now. Where would you have to go if you don't have adequate care?
Well, the nearest bigger hospital I believe that I could go to would be in Kelowna, which is about a 2.5-hour drive from where I live. Possibly Vernon, which is a little over an hour. Or if things really don't go well, I guess I would have to go to Vancouver.
That's not close at all. And I understand, too, part of your concern here is, the fact you're 37 years old. In some cases, that can put you more at risk of complications during the course of a pregnancy. So how does that play into your concerns as well?
Mostly just, you want to you want to feel confident when you go into delivery. There's a lot happening, and it's a scary time for an expectant mother. So you want to have confidence that you're going to receive enough care, and also that your baby will be well looked after. So when I hear that there's such a shortage at the Kamloops Hospital, that it's affecting the safety of things, it makes me reconsider and think about what my alternate options are, like if I could go deliver at another hospital or be ready to deliver at another hospital. So it certainly complicates things.
So you're considering other options already, even though your due date is in March, but you want to be prepared for what may come. I'm wondering, in terms of the actions that were taken by these physicians here, all 7 obstetricians resigning en masse, trying to, of course, put pressure on the health authority. What do you make of that strategy?
Well, I hope it doesn't affect the patients, and I know that the level of care that I received prior at RAH was excellent, and I had no idea that there was any challenges happening, because I delivered my daughter about 3 years ago now, and but yeah, it's very disheartening that they had to take such a drastic action to hopefully get some results from the Interior Health Authority, or with recruitment of doctors or better treatment of physicians in general, and healthcare professionals in general at the hospital, so that they're more likely to stay.
Brianna, finally, I wanted to ask you, in terms of the conversations you're having with other expectant parents, how much of a concern is this for the community, I guess, who uses this hospital or who might live in Monte Creek and knows that this is the closest one for them right now? What are you guys all talking about? Is it all focused on options?
I think it would mostly be around, options, what our alternate options are. Kamloops is a central hub for a lot of smaller communities. Monte Creek is relatively close when you think about other communities that are in the surrounding area of Kamloops that have to use RAH as their primary health facility. There's larger communities as well, such as like Merritt and Cache Creek, places like that that don't have a hospital or their hospital regularly shuts down. So I'd say the primary conversation is just around, okay, what does this mean for us? What do we do as the expectant mothers?
Brianna, I want to thank you for sharing your thoughts and your time on this with me today.
Sure, yeah, you're welcome. I'm happy to help, and hopefully some change will result from this, some positive change.
And congratulations also on the baby on the way. That is Brianna Jones. She is an expectant mother, and she joined us today from Monte Creek, British Columbia.